classes at Wagtail. Today what I have going on here is that I'm going to be explaining to you my next project I'll be working on. Originally, I ordered 2 batteries, right? You see the box, how big it is. And man, this sucker is, you hear it? Do you hear it? That sucker is heavy for 2 batteries. And on the website, it looked like it wasn't that big, nor that it would be that heavy. This is a deep cycle battery, which means it will last up to 5 or 6 hours. I'm building some units. I got all the parts in. I got a lot of parts. The only thing I'm waiting on is my wireless transmitters. And at the time when I ordered from Amazon, I didn't realize that it was coming from China. So it's going to take about a month and a half. And no, I didn't get it from Wish, because when you get stuff from Wish, it comes like a month and a half to 2 months later. Almost to the point where I actually forgot that I even ordered something from them. So I don't really do it too much anymore unless it's something that I don't need right away. But I try to stick with American, because I know it won't break down. The last wireless transmitter I got, I didn't even get a chance to use it. It was already defective. And for me to worry about getting another one months later after I bought it, I think there's a time limit on that. But needless to say, I already ordered it, so I got a bunch of transmitters coming in. And that's the only thing I'm waiting on. I have all the other parts. I just got to get hoses and book bags. But this is 2 batteries in here. And I'm going to show you a 12-volt battery that I have for my trap pack. All right, this is a 12-volt battery. And these 2 are 12-volt batteries. But why? All right, let's open this up so you can see. All right, so you see the voucher. Whoever's going to get that voucher, just comment below and let me know that you're going to use that. I mean, really use it, because if you're not going to use it, I'm going to give it to someone else that can, that I see in my travels, But I'm going to let y'all have first pick over it. They gifted to me. Now I'm gifting it to y'all. It's my gift to y'all. Now, as you can see, I have this 12-volt battery and this 12-volt battery. Now, what are the differences? Some of you know already, but this, see, my trad pack doesn't drain that much power. It's low power consumption. But if you're doing a residential house, and you might want to think about a deep cycle one, this will last about 5 or 6 hours, like I said. I am not wearing this on my back. You can forget that. Hey, that rhymed. I'm not wearing this on my back, so you can forget that. So that, because you don't want too much weight. I'm trying to keep this pack as light as possible, and that's exactly what I've done. I've managed for you to maximize your profit margin with having the lightest. Look, there's a guy across the street. He has a backpack on now. I wonder if this guy is breaking his back. Well, you know what? He's young. He's young. Wait till he get my age. He'll be feeling it soon. He might be all cool looking and all that. But, oh, shoot, he got a half a tank on that joint, too. He walking around like he... Well, I see him keep, shifting his shoulders, like it keeps moving on him. I guess so, with all that weight. Yeah, well, he's young. He's got a strong back, I'm sure. But he won't have it for long, trust me. All right, so let's get back to what I was saying. What I'm going to end up doing with these batteries, because I don't want this on my back. This I'll wear on my back, because I got enough things in that trad pack with the tank. The hoses, not hoses don't weigh that much, but it's the other little parts in there that don't weigh much, but you want to keep it as light as possible, because if you plan on doing the route work with it, you don't want to be tearing your back up. If you're walking in the city and you parked blocks away, you can be mobile and not have too much weight on your back. That's what this would be good for. This deep cycle battery would be more for, I would say, residential, where you'll be outside a lot more. And y'all can put it on your back, but I wouldn't suggest it. This particular battery, because it's got some hefty weight to it. I'm actually going to make all those empty pump sprayers that I have. Wait till you see what I'm done with them. I got them all in storage. I got about 6 of them. I'm going to turn turn 2 of them, because I might get some more of these batteries, because if this thing works out like I want, what this is going to allow you to do, it's going to allow you to deodorize and sanitize carpets with this unit. You put your solution in there, and you'll have your magic wand as your applicator, and you can deodorize carpets after you vacuum them and all that, and you can sanitize the carpets. All right, this is going to be a real value. Everything's going to be portable, it's going to be chargeable, and it's going to be wireless. Even some units I may make wireless, but I don't think that's going to be necessary per se. But if you want to just look fancy, then you can just I could just take the extra mile and just go wireless. But you will see when I'm done. Now, this will have a little bit of weight to it, but that's okay. The tank is going to be long and skinny. It's going to be this. It's going to be, let me see. All right. The tank is going to be, let's take this bush for instance. The tank is going to be about that high. Oh, okay, there you go. You see that stick? I put my foot next to it so you can see the exact size. Yeah, I got alligator on with yellow hospital socks. Isn't that crazy? No, I wasn't in the hospital. I just had it, and I just kept them, and I keep washing them. They have little rubber things on the feet, so these are like non-slip socks. All right, so that's going to be the size of the tank, and it's going to be about 6 inches wide. It has a handle to carry. I've seen them before. So I'm actually going to build a self-pumping unit that is wireless. And not only could you use that for deodorizing carpets and sanitizing carpets, you could pretty much use it for pump sprayer, like just a regular electric pump sprayer. You can also use it for a mini water-fed pure water device, you know, for a small job or maybe one side of a house. Let's say you don't have enough holes, but you can actually fill that unit up to do a few windows. Now, I know it doesn't hold a lot of water. It's probably about maybe 2 or 3 liter tank, or maybe more. I don't know. I haven't, who knows how many gallon. Oh, it's about 2 or 3 gallon tank, right? So that's only going to allow you to do maybe about 6 or 8 windows or whatever. So let's say you have some touching up. You don't want to break the equipment out. You could just break the tank out, hook up your water-fed brush or water-fed squeegee even. You can also put it on a one of those carts, you know, if you don't feel like lugging it around. But it ain't going to be like the 5-gallon Gardner backpack sprayers. You know, who's wearing that on their back? I would like to know. And who's carrying that around? You know, it's best to put it on wheels because you want to work smart. You don't want to work hard. You want your job to be as easy as pie. You know what I mean? So stay tuned for that because you're going to want to see this thing when I'm done. Trust me, you might try to holler at me and say, yo, make me one. I'm telling you, it's going to be that good, man. I got some good ideas with these batteries I'm going to be doing. Sky's the limit. All you got to do is have a vision, and you can go places. Vision will always outthink and outsmart someone who only sees money. See, that's not my primary focus. You see, all that comes into play later down in life, you know, because if you're doing good and you're doing the right thing, you're not focused on money, money's going to come anyway. But if you make that your primary goal, you're only thinking one-sided. You're not thinking both sides. You can't have too much of one thing. Like I said, a person with vision will always outthink a person that only sees money. All right, but this is Masters at Wagtail. Bam!